You're a product of your environment. How many of us have heard that saying? How many of us have repeated and said that saying? More importantly, how many of us have actually thought about what that saying actually means? You're a product of your environment. I'm going to take you through that right now. Very simple diagram here. Input, you, output. Quite straightforwardly, what comes in will come out. More importantly, what we allow in will come out in the form of our realities. So back to the saying of you're a product of your environment. This is the environment, this is the product. So the question is, what is the environment, and thereby what is the product? So there are three specific environments to be aware of. We have mental, literal, and social. Straightforwardly, you've got a goal, you've got a target to attain a particular something or other. Question number one, is my mental environment helping me towards that goal or holding me back? AKA, what kind of thoughts am I having? Am I driven? Am I focused? Or do I have thoughts such as, I'm never going to be able to do that. Oh, it's impossible. Oh, it's too difficult to change. Oh, I don't have time. Well, that's exactly what's going to end up in the output. Change the mental environment and you will influence that product. Number two, literal environment. Well, what literal environments do you spend the most time in? Home, work, etc., etc. Same question. Are those environments that I spend the most amount of time in helping me to reach my goals or not? And if they're not, can I change them? Relatively self-explanatory. Third and finally, social environment. Quite simply, who are the people who I spend the most amount of time with? And the same question arises. Are the people who I spend the most amount of time with helping me towards my goal, or are they hindering me and holding me back? And once more, as with the previous two environments, if I can change, if I can curate that social environment, I will influence that product, that output. Straightforward, input becomes output. Change the environment and you will influence the product.